All right, guys, welcome back to another MetaZoo update. And this was regarding the Houston Collecticon and all the cool stuff that went down over there. Unfortunately, I could not make it to Houston. I had a lot of work responsibilities this week that I just was not able to actually get out there. But we did get a lot of people on the main Discord channel kind of showing off what was going on. We saw big lines of people. A lot of really positive feedback in the community regarding how the event was, how the product was, and so I'm gonna go ahead and make myself small here because we're gonna watch a video showcasing the redemption cards that you could get. Okay, now shout out to Ben from Caster's Cup Online. You may know him as Ben from Smoke Squad. So he actually shared these videos on the MetaZoo Discord. So shout out to him for showing this. So if you guys see here the 2025 convention packs, this includes 50 packs in there. I'll actually, hopefully, should be able to get some soon for sale on my website. I'm not going to be selling the 50 pack bundles. I'm just going to be doing individual packs to make it, as accessible as possible to fans. But these are the 5 redemption cards that you can get for these promos, right? And this is going to be, I believe these are going to be the same throughout the rest of the year. I don't believe they're going to change because they are the 2025 convention exclusives, unless they do have different promos for each individual Collecticon, for example, or each individual convention. So these are the 5 that were available at Houston Collecticon. So let's go ahead and play that video real quick. So if you guys notice here, right, these are full art of existing MetaZoo base set cards, right? We saw Phoenix. This is Awful. And if you guys notice something here, let me go to continue play. That way I can see. So we got Awful. We have Raiju, full art. Cumberland Dragon, the Blossoming, full art. And then, of course, Mothman, full art, hollow. Again, these are the convention redemption cards that you can get. I believe you get one per X amount. I think it's like 30 to 50 cards that you need to collect in the convention to get one of these. So here's the thing. I actually noticed right off the bat they added the location to the left of the card. If you guys remember when we were looking at the MetaZoo showcase, they showed off, that Loveland Frogman is going to be in the second set, and that was the first card shown to us with a location marker on the left side. I believe this came from feedback from many of the fans saying that it felt like the cards kind of lost that flavor text to them, showcasing where the cryptid was from and things like that. And so I want to believe that this is kind of where they took that feedback and they made sure that for the second set and going forward, we can expect to see at least a little location tag to showcase where that cryptid is from or where it was first sighted or something along those lines. But here's the other thing that I noticed about these cards. Let me see if you can actually catch it here. They seem to be like the hollow pattern is different than the standard hollow, of course. It seems like these are super rare hollows. Kind of like, rainbow. They're rainbow hollows. However, I did speak to Ben directly regarding this. He did mention that, yes, it seems to be super rare hollow. However, that the quality on these cards are actually better than the current super rares from base set. So if you guys remember, and I'm going to go ahead and make myself, bigger here in a second. So if you guys remember, one of the big things that that happened for Miami was people were like, hey, you just announced that there's going to be convention packs. Where are they at, though? Because they're not here at Miami. And so what I believe happened, this isn't fact, this is just my assumption or my conjecture based on the whole situation. My assumption is that similar to the base set booster box artwork, I believe that these promo cards may have been readjusted to include not only the location on the left hand side, but possibly the quality of the actual hollows and cardstock, I guess, etc. Because if you guys remember, the early reports were pretty scathing regarding the holofoil scratches, just the quality of the hollows were pretty rough. And I'm sure that the team knew this because even in their showcase video, you could see how scratched up some of those holo cards got. And I mean, they're showing it off, rotating and everything. I think it was the air aura. But my assumption is, or what I like to, or what I would like to believe is that after the fan feedback regarding the flavor text and the location, and after seeing the quality of the actual holos and all that, and what kind of what was going on with the super rares and the regular holos, they probably decided to just do a completely different print run, change the promo cards, and that could be why we did not see the convention packs at Miami. I like to believe that. I don't know if that's actually what happened, but again, it seems to me like that could be a really big possibility as to what happened, as to why these convention packs were late and did not show up until the Houston Collecticon. Now, this isn't the only 5 redemption cards that you can get. So let me go ahead and see if I can pop open the, what do you call it? The next ones here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second here. And these that I'm trying to pull up for you guys, these are going pretty insane. Where am I at? Where am I at? Right there at. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. These are the sketch cards that you can actually redeem when you get all the, so collect all 20 extended art cards or all 30 sketch cards and get your set of extended art cards or sketch card arts embossed with a special commemorative MetaZoo TCG stamp at our booth. Once they are embossed, you can choose one of 5 limited cards from the corresponding set to add to your collection. So the extended art cards are 1. That's how you get that first set of cards. The 30 sketch cards are what you can redeem. Those are the ones you can get these from. So let me go ahead and play it. And these are selling for big money. It's pretty insane. So like we just saw the first one. Let's go back. There's Phoenix sketch card, Rainbow Crow, Dragon of Akanto Falls, Hodag, and the last one being, of course, Sun Wukong, the Clone King. These sketch cards are pretty freaking insane, dude. I mean, they just look so nice. They got like that super rare treatment with the silver border on there. That is so crazy. They look so good. And so there are reports of freaking people just wailing out and buying thousands of dollars worth of cases of these convention packs to get these cards. Okay, it's a lot easier to get, from what I've seen, it's a lot easier to get the 5 full art extended cards like the Mothman, the Phoenix, etc. that we saw first, compared to these sketch cards. So, and of course it's because there's 30 that you have to get before you can get just one of these special sketch card promos. So this is insane, man. I'm going to be following this, to see like how the market reacts to these. They're absolutely gorgeous cards. Like obviously, dude, like that Sun Wukong, man. I haven't even gotten the regular alt art. I really need to freaking purchase it or pull it or something. But that sketch card looks so nice. It looks so good. And so those are kind of like the big items that were kind of shown at the convention that people could get at the convention. I believe these sketch cards are selling for thousands of dollars. I could be wrong. I thought I heard or seen something where people were essentially balling out purchasing these cards on eBay, but they're pretty hard to get. And like obviously you have to trade with other people at the convention. And so it's very much like a throwback to when you were younger and you had to go trade with your friends. And so I thought it was a really interesting way for them to go about it. But the fact that there's 5 that you can get obviously means you need a bare minimum 150 of these sketch redemption cards to be able to get one of these 5. So anywho, man, there's a lot of info here for it. There's so much cool stuff that went down at Houston Collecticon. The lines were pretty great. Another note, and let me go ahead and put myself up here. Another note from Distribution. So Distribution has base set again. At least my distributor. They don't have much, but the weekly limits did go up from the looks of it. So instead of being able to get 1 box a week, I think you're up to like 6 boxes a week through my distributor. That's pretty cool. So I did order some more boxes. I'll probably have a few up for sale on my website soon. I did again manage to get some of these convention 50 packs ordered to hopefully receive them within the next week or two, so that I can go ahead and offer you guys individual packs on my website as well. So just kind of keep an eye out for that. And of course, I'll be making a opening video with the actual convention packs to see what we pull. Obviously, again, the 30 sketch cards that you can use to redeem, I believe, have the most value out of those convention packs. But we'll see how we do, man. But that's kind of what I got for you guys. There's a lot more information, and I'm hoping to hear more about people's experiences at Houston Collecticon. I know we had Poncho. In fact, let me go ahead and bring that up too. I know we had Poncho and Isaac Sky Lee, and I believe they were. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Here we go. Let me go ahead and put myself small. So they had. This is kind of what you could purchase at the convention here. Let me see. So base set booster pack $5, booster display $120, base set case $14.40. So they were actually selling sealed cases of base set. So that's pretty cool. It gives people the opportunity in person to get a Poncho box in one of those sealed cases. Convention pack single $250, convention packs box of 20 for 50. I'm sorry, for 125. The box of 20 for 50. In the magazine for 30, play mats $30, airplane mat 30, earth, fire, lightning 30, t-shirts 15, and then the limited edition art prints, Z's on a Rampage 55, Chuvash Dragon 55, Poncho signatures on booster boxes were $55, and same thing with his flashlight frog. And then the last thing, receive one foil mailbox promo for every $200 spent. So this is honestly a really smart way to go about it. Honestly, it incentivizes fans to go in person, buy some cool swag, some playmats, etc., and you do get a cool collectible promo to go with it once you spent a certain amount. And so overall, man, I wish I could have gone, dude. I wish I was there. It seemed so hype. It seemed so much fun, and I'm really, really looking forward to hopefully getting these convention box of 50s to come in so we can go and crack a few. Yeah, see what we can get. See if we can get lucky and get some cool sketch. Because I think there's full arts that you get, which those get stamped, and then that's kind of what you get, like a MetaZoo stamp once you've actually redeemed your full arts for one of the like the one of the 5 cellophane wrapped cards of the extended arts. So yeah, very, very, again, lots to talk about, man. Now that the convention packs are here, and now that they have all this stuff that they mentioned during their showcase, it's going to be very interesting to see how this continues on to the next convention. Whether they're going to have different sketch cards available at different locations, whether they're going to have different extended arts available at each convention, etc. We don't know yet. I would assume that we can expect, different convention exclusive sketch cards and extended arts at different conventions. It makes sense. That way you kind of incentivize people going to each different convention. For example, my Houston got these 5, and then what's another Collecticon? Let's say whatever, California Collecticon. I don't know what is Los Angeles Collecticon, whatever. And then another Collecticon, they have different 5 promo cards compared to Houston's, and then yeah, I'm rambling on, man, but it's very exciting. I can't wait to see what the next convention has. And again, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I hopefully should have a couple of these boxes in to where we can crack a few of the convention packs to see what they kind of look like, test the the card stock, see how that feels and how it looks compared to base set. Because again, according to Ben, who I reached out, he did mention that it seems like the redemption extended art foils seem to be super rare quality, but without all of the bad quality, all the scratches, all the dings, all that stuff. So it seems like they've actually improved on their foiling techniques, and I'm hoping that carries onward to their second set, which I'm assuming comes out in the next couple of months. So that's going to be exciting. Again, thank you guys. I'll see y'all soon.